Hey guys, so a while back I made a video on a level editor I was working on, and now I've worked a lot more on it. Um, Before I actually only had the tiles, and now I have objects. I've figured out the formats. I mean, they can be fully editable and savable. So we can just open a zone. We got all the zones here, including like empty stages that just crash the game. Um, Non-aggression off the Emerald Castle. Blah blah blah. Miscellaneous, which Sonic Factory and Chow Garden. Hub. First three acts. Boss. And both mini games. Let's open. Yeah, let's do Ocean Base. So it takes quite a bit to load. Again, I can optimize this. Not really been a priority. Okay, so now it's loaded. I've changed how the screen can roll. I still have not added a limit to this yet. I should do that. But look here. All the objects are here. These question marks are objects that I don't know how to visualize. Some objects aren't like in the right spot, you might notice. Of like every like sprite has an anchor point essentially, and I don't know where those are in the file. So I just kind of manually, you know, do them. So the springs have their anchor points, but for example, these like blocks, I haven't set those up. But there's like all of this. There's a lot. I haven't added zooming yet. I should do that. But look here, we got the start right there. You also probably noticed, or was it? Yeah, you probably noticed this like Sonic here is actually just a type of object. It's weird. So yeah, let's first, obviously, I gotta show off the normal tile editing. So I can, oops, back. So I can grab this. I can flatten this out. So I can flatten this out. You like it, I guess. Yeah. Make it boring. Let's grab this. Well, I haven't worked with this tile set. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean that can look scuffed. I have no clue where. Oh wait, there you go. So yeah, we got this. These are on the back. We can add one in the front, for example. Like yeah, we can add one of these things. That's in the front. It's freaking big. Let's put that there. Um. So now that's all that. But you can edit objects. These are all like different layouts. Rings are objects are like dash panels, platforms, uh, blocks, chow. Capsules are their own layout. They're these thingies, capsules, the items, and the enemies. I haven't actually added those yet. I haven't figured those out at all. Those are a toughie so far. But so let's do this. You can edit multiple at once. Not edit one if you don't want to. So I have objects and can't do anything with these rings, but I can move or spike around. I had a little visual. Um, yeah, those shifting spikes up. I can change the type here, and these are all like the parameters. Every object has 5 parameters. You also notice this has an anchor and offset. That's just how this game works. Anchor kind of like every certain amount. Also, might have noticed that this is moving on a grid, which, yeah, objects move on an 8x8 grid. Bet you didn't know that. I mean, it definitely causes some limitations, but well, it works. But let's, I don't know, we can create an object by pressing O. Then I have path, we'll type 0. So 5, 6, 7. So funny. And there's the path swappers. And then, let's just add a spring. Change the power to 4. I think that'll clear this. These rings are just floating. That looks great. Let's move them here. Add a path. Yeah, put on the path of the spring. These are floating. Let's, yeah, we can get rid of them. Right-clicking can get rid of things. This SP. I could try replicating this. Object type 95. Oh my. So let's put 95 here. Let's look back here. 253, 244, 6. 34, 4, 6. And 24. Hopefully that should work the same. I assume there's like width and height. I think that's. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, we can add a capsule. Press C, adds a capsule. I don't know how to pronounce that. Life, 5 ring, 10 ring, question mark ring. There's the invincibility. There's the shield. There's the lightning shield, and then there's the. I don't know how they work. I don't think anybody who's played multiplayer. Anything past this broken capsule. So we can place a 5 ring right here. Yeah, no. Let's place it right here, and let's grab like a little chunk here. Grab platform. Think our. Oh. There we go. 16. Now also one weird thing with the platforms is that there's object type 16, 17, 18, and 19 are all platforms, and I all the same. That's what I think. That's the same for like falling platforms as well, and like the moving like blocks. I have no idea what's up with that. But just put a platform in here. Here. To like and yeah, let's and X offset can 20. I think it's in pick. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. You might notice there's like more raw data right here that isn't like formatted up. Move this if you want to. I think that's about it. Want to look at like objects, like here you go. This is yellow. I don't know why this is yellow. I think it's because it's animated. Maybe. These are all rail objects. Gonna have to use object like a ton of objects to get them to work. It's a very nice. Let's go back. Oh, and also one other thing. These breakable walls and platforms, important to mention, I haven't found where like the allocations are in the ROM yet. So for right here, I'm just control of the Route 99 platform. Probably should have picked types 101. I should probably note this down. Okay. So let's just file and that, and then look, it's saved. And if I open my emulator, open game, it's opened in this already. I should close that. I did that before. Alright, so we are at Ocean Base. Jump into here. And look at, oh no! Look at all this flat area. Here's our little waterfall. Go over to the right, hit our spring. It goes way too high. I could probably add an indicator for that. Like a line. There's a platform moving way too slow. I should definitely animate that in the editor as well. That a 5-er. Oh, that's weird. I guess we got a life. And let's peek key here. But yeah, and then every other object of the level works pretty much untouched. Looks nice. And then I made a little thing in Route 99 Act 1. Let's move here. Then we got this loop-de-loop. Got this 5-ring. Spike corner here. That is purely decorative and does nothing. Some rails that took forever to make. Question mark ring and jump down here. Hit this button. Bounce off this ring. Up over this spike. Over here to grab a life. And we can jump down here and we're back into the main level. So, what I plan on doing next is I plan on obviously finishing the object editing. Or the enemy editing. And then probably do some bug testing. Some people I know. And maybe after I finish the fixing the bugs, I might just release it, maybe? I know I said last time that this is just a personal project, but it's kind of getting to the point where it might not be anymore. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll probably make an update video once I update the enemies, but thank you very much. Bye-bye.